Hello everybody, Friday afternoon at St Luke's Parkstone. You're probably going to see this after the weekend, after the bank holiday weekend. Hope you had a good day on the Monday. So why am I here? Well, there's a new vicar, and one of the things that FaithWorks always sought to do as a starting point was to equip churches to get out into their communities. Well, one of the things we've done around that is to institute this idea of the We're Here network. So Sabina, as you know, is coordinating all of that, and she's been really pressing forward well. There are nice little initiatives connecting two Baptist churches not far away from here, one who wants to do a community garden, one who has space to do that, putting on training for people, but it's actually quite hard work. We've got a session this coming week where we're going to see if we can encourage some of the churches to do more prayer walking, so we can do the prayer walk the whole of the conurbation. But it is really helpful that we have links as FaithWorks with churches, because we can do the material resilience, we can do the relational resilience, but with church volunteers we want to do the spiritual resilience as well for the individuals that we're working with. So the connections we make is really important. So really interesting talking to Stuart, the new vicar here, and his wife. So they've uncovered the fact, we didn't actually know this, but on a Friday afternoon they have a little sort of tea and toast drop-in for parents and families to come in along to, and that's really helpful because that after-school stuff might be appropriate for some of the families who are in emergency accommodation. We can explore that. So we're doing some mapping in the background of all that the church is doing. Great volunteer called Martin who's helping with that, and we've gone through 97 of the churches locally, and about 60 of them have got activities in the sort of Monday to Saturday arena, and it's really interesting to see. So there are 38, I think Sabina said, parent and toddler groups across the conurbation, and there's probably more than that we don't even know about. Now I wonder whether that's great in terms of resource. What a great place to be able to encourage parents to go along to. But I wonder whether they're connected in any way. I wonder if they're on the same day in local areas. So we're going to explore some of that and then think about how to put those results across. And we've got a day in June at Moorlands College. We're doing a joint header thing with them where we're going to invite church leaders and community mission leaders, if you like, to come together to explore what works, what's hard, and what could help amongst that Monday to Saturday activity. So it's great that these guys here, they give food to Poole Food Bank, but and they also give a little bit of money, but they're really interested in what other things we could do to connect together. So we're going to explore that a little bit more and see if Stuart the vicar can come to some of the activities. And we've also, by the way, might be interesting to know, we have this thing called Gather BCP, where we gather Christian leaders from NGOs and the church leaders to pray for the whole conurbation. And that's next one of those is going to happen next Thursday. So we'll be praying for some of the stuff that you're doing. So that's just an insight into what's coming down the line. As I say, that event is in June, and as we get the mapping stuff into more of a good shape, we'll share that with you. But also we want to look at where we can firm up some of the partnerships with local churches. So if there's a church in near you, maybe with a new leader, or that you're just growing a connection with, please let Sabina and I know, because we can just make sure that's added into our church partnerships grouping. So just a big hello back to Leo. Great to see you back, Leo. Good to see you're gaining in health every day, and great to see you back in the workshop. That's really encouraging. Have a good week, everybody. It's interesting, there's a verse, I don't know whether you can see it over there, but their little wayside board uses the verse from Romans 15, which we know well. May the God of hope the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you serve him. So that's a good verse to give you today. Have a good week, and we'll talk soon. Oh, by the way, I'm not around at the end of next week, so Claire for any safeguarding things over Thursday, Friday, Monday.